It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams. Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from LA. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Ready?
Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Carolina.
Set. Cut.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air now on 1st and 10. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Shane Thompson. I gotta imagine facing the defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw it. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Going left side, Williams with it. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground with Williams. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll turn to Corum on 3rd down, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. This is intercepted by Dex Hill. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Putting the tight end in motion. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Yeah, he's going to be brought down right at the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. All set to go now from the 35.
Carolina.
Set, cut. Set.
A counter give here to Pacheco. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
32. Cut, cut.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
First down now, ball at the 33.
60 Bison.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I'm not seeing a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he finally goes out of bounds, but what a play to end our first quarter. So we're through one. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Set, cut, cut.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Here we go. Cut.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Pretty even match in this first half. And you just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Getting out to his left. This gets forward to around the 29. It's Nick Scorton there on the play.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. This is a heater going deep. It connects on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. 3rd and long for him here. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. Joshua Carty after the Rams field goal try. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This is cut downfield by Rice. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Pass is cut at the 9. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run. Pacheco. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that.
Yeah. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
The Panthers take a second quarter lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They're going play action. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. Catch made the right side by Nakua. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Pass play coming here. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Oh, he loses it on the hit, and he gets back on top of it, but wow, nearly handed them a 1st and goal.
Oh, these returners, they certainly get on TV and get on the replays for a big return, but I'll tell you what, coaches love their job security of hanging on to the football. He was fortunate there to scoop that one back up before someone else could and avoids a critical turnover.
Here we go. 50, green. Ready?
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
And the Panther 1st
Let's
down.
go. 52 blue. Hut.
He's going to throw this one. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back way this game, but no results yet.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Looking left, throwing deep. Big gain downfield. To the house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights, and the Panthers drive their lead to 11. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. First and 10, they're going to throw. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Set. Crackle 80.
Now looking to throw. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Sends this to the end zone. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
He's trying to go deep again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Panthers will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Ready? Motion, I got 80.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
70 Lions.
A handoff for Williams, running left. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the pistol, here's Corum. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Tackle by Trenton.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Go, here we go. Liking 18. Go.
They'll throw, third and long. Trying for the deep ball. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They're going for this. Going deep here for the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Brock, they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ready.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Pick up of 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
7-yard gain on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Set, hut. Red, 38, hut.
Back to throw now. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Hut.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Black 40. Ready.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Ready, break.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Let's go. Hut.
Pacheco has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers push their lead to 18.
Rams 10.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stuck cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Go get him.
Back to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
60, go.
Back to throw. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Hawk 70.
Here's the snap on 4th. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set. Ready.
Right back to Pacheco. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through the final whistle. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready. Set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You can't start a fire without a spark. Well, how about a lightning bolt? What a huge gain that totally changes the tone of the drive.
Hut.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers put up even more points in a win. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Working now from the gun. He's out in the clear. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Complete out to the right side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams have the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
70 Timberwolves.
1st down, play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
One right down the middle. And the Rams make it an 18-point game.
35. Rams 17. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
They'll throw to start the drive. Cut near the goal line. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams make it an 11-point ball game.
Rams 24. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4.
The Panthers take over first and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set, ready. 33, yellow, ready.
Hubbard again. Breaks through and breaks away. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Ready, ready. 50, green.
First down, and they go right back to it. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Panthers first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Down. 52 blue. Set.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Cut.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. All in left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down, Carolina.
Here we go. 45, white.
They send McMillan left.
Set.
First and 10. It's Hubbard. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts.
2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
On second down, it's Hubbard. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
It's a gain of a
Rams going nickel here on third down.
Here we go. Set. Black. 95. Cut, cut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set.
They'll run here following the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It's 2nd and goal. Trying it again with Hubbard. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Ready?
It's a designed run for him. Comes Ryan Fitzgerald, and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through, and that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That finds Adams downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Rams, 1st down.
So the Panthers pick up the win here. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL